Hello everybody and welcome back to Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. When we last left off, they killed the other bro. Honestly, his Super Saiyan transformation, he kind of had it coming. I'm perfectly willing to bet that he's going to come back to life at some point thanks to the Dragon Balls. But I'm afraid Hifumi is also dead, and he died before he was able to get into either of his other two forms. So it looks like he is permanent. And she's just strange. I'm guessing this is number 4, huh? Another hammer. Wait, that means Jill is back because Taco fainted. Maybe? I have no idea how that works. Honestly, I thought it worked that when she saw blood, Jill would come out. But no, apparently she literally faints. Like, that's how it happened the first time. She saw the blood around, Chihiya's body, and then became Jill. I thought that was how it worked anyway. Now it's Justice Hammer 4, and it's even bigger than before. Was that supposed to rhyme? Game, don't do that. Is that suspicious individual responsible for killing Taka too?
However...
But why is it Justice Hammer 4? Huh? What do you mean? Celeste was attacked with Justice Hammer 1, then Hifumi was hit with Justice Hammer 2. But this time it was Justice Hammer 4. What happened to number 3? Ah, they don't know yet.
What?
Well, this is awkward. What's the matter? Well, when you mentioned Justice Hammer 3, you just reminded me.
What?
Out with it. Do you know something? Actually, Taka's not the only one that's been killed. Hifumi's dead too.
What? Hey!
Hifumi's been killed? Yeah,
I see.
which is why you came to get us. Then we'd better go check it out.
Damn.
Of course, come on. Now, there is an interesting thing about this, which is, according to the rules, a killer can only kill 2 people and still be allowed to get out. So, we are done with the killing now. Pretty much guaranteed. So, now we just need to figure out who's who. So, Sakura, Baka, and I rushed out of the physics... Where's Kyoko? Where's Kyoko? Kyoko literally hasn't shown up, right? I'm not being stupid here, right? Yeah, no, Kyoko has not been seen. They rushed back to the nurse's office. But as soon as we were out of the physics lab...
Oh.
Ah. Celeste, aren't you supposed to be waiting in the nurse's office? Something has come up. Yeah, I heard Hifumi is dead, right?
Indeed.
Well, that is not all. It is gone? Huh? What's gone? The body? It has disappeared. Disappeared. What? What are you talking about? It's disappeared? Don't be ridiculous.
Come on.
Are you serious?
What?
What the heck is happening here?
Hey!
Everyone, back to the nurse's office. No, incorrect. Back to the body you still have, please. At least send someone back there. I practically leapt down the stairs, nearly losing my balance. I reached the nurse's office completely out of breath. And where the hell's Aoi? What the hell's going on? Things have just escalated real quickly. I mean, this is a game about murder, but this is nuts. I couldn't believe my eyes. Hifumi's body was there just a few minutes earlier. It just disappeared? Oh, Aoi is still here. What? Me and Celeste went to the bathroom, but we were only gone for like a minute, and then when we got back...
Indeed.
This must be the work of the culprit. They must have come and carried the body away. They must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. We're all going to die here. We're going to die just like those guys did. Yeah, this is super sus. This is super sus. Celeste, you're at the bottom of my shit list right now.
What did you say?
I don't believe this. I don't believe a body would just disappear.
Why?
First, there were 2 murders, and now one of the bodies has been taken. This is unnatural.
Huh?
Hold on. What do you mean 2 murders?
Hina.
Taka's been killed. We found him in the equipment room.
No way!
It can't be. Taka too? It can't be. It can't be.
No!
Yeah, let her say that.
Hina.
Hina, calm down. We're all gonna die. All of us. They're gonna kill all of us. Then who might be the next target? Toko? Taco? Huh?
What?
I completely forgot. She's still unconscious in the equipment room.
Well,
You left her at the scene of the crime? I'll have 2 Justice Hammer number 1, a Justice Hammer number 4, large Justice Hammer number 3 with extra dip. Yeah. Do you know... I don't think... That's San Andreas, isn't it? Yeah, I never actually played that game because that was banned in my country. That was banned in Ireland at one point, so my parents never let me get it. So I actually don't... I know the character, but I don't actually know what he sounds like. And I obviously know the meme. We didn't have a choice. She passed out and she refused to wake up.
huh?
So she is still unconscious.
Damn.
Wait, so you knew she was still up there and said nothing? Why? Wait. That annoying little insect that clings to me wherever I go? We'd be better off without her. Yeah, it's San Andreas, yeah. You bastard. Calm down. You forgot about her, didn't you? You have no right to blame me. Everyone stop fighting. Right now we need to hurry back.
Huh?
I can't take this anymore. I don't want anyone else to die.
Damn.
Taka, if something's happened to Taco, I'll never forgive you. We shot out of the nurse's office and bolted up the stairs, heading back to the 3rd floor. We ran back to the equipment room at full speed, and when we got there... And the body's gone. I called it! Damn it, people, I called it. Taco! Thank God you're okay. But right away I noticed there was something very different here. It was gone. Taco's body, which should have been right there, had disappeared.
This is...
This can't be happening. Are we hallucinating all this or something? No, it's not a hallucination. Somebody be stealing bodies, though. I know I saw it before, and what I'm seeing now isn't what I saw before. Taka, if anything happens to Taco, you'll have to face Cusco's poison. What? Are you saying Taka disappeared too?
Stop talking.
Stop saying disappeared. It didn't just vanish into thin air. Obviously, whoever did this has hidden the body. But why would they do that? I couldn't possibly begin to imagine. Anyway, our costume suspect is clearly continuing his crime spree. So, who's safe right now? I think Sakura is pretty... I'm using a lot more Among Us language today. I don't know why. I think Sakura and Baka, like, we came from Taka's body straight down to the nurse's office together. So neither of those two could have gotten the body, could have moved the body. I suppose it could have been Taco. Celeste and Aoi were together. That basically means... Oh, and Kyoko as well, yeah. Kyoko, Taco, the sus individual, huh? Celeste and Aoi were together. Now, that assumes that... Because, like I said, Celeste is definitely sus today. Like, she's not acting like herself at all. So... Maybe Aoi went into the bathroom, was there ages, and Celeste just left and hid the body, but... Someone needs to know a secret way from the 1st floor to the 3rd floor, and Kyoko does. We know this because she found a newspaper clipping or something, I remember that, for like the very first trial. Or like before the very first trial. She disappeared and went and found that. So she knows a way to the 3rd floor. Well, she knows a way off the 1st floor that isn't the gates. So, Kyoko, Taco, Celeste is being very weird. And if Celeste is being weird, then that means that Aoi isn't outside of suspicion either. But I think that Baka and Sakura are pretty safe right now. Anyway, our costume suspect is clearly continuing his crime spree. We gotta hurry up and catch him before he kills all of us.
Not possible.
Oh, I don't think you have to worry about that.
Huh?
Huh? Think about it. Who could possibly be responsible for killing and hiding these dead bodies?
Well...
When Hifumi's death cry went up, everyone here was together on the 3rd floor.
It is so.
After that, we split up into 2 groups. Oh, that's also true. That's also true. That's interesting. And now this time, you all came here as a group from the nurse's office. In other words, the only ones who could have done this are Hiro and Kyoko. Hiro. Who are still missing. Wait, which one's Hiro? Have I lost the dude? Kyoko is the killer every time, right? No, I just don't rule her out as a suspect. The game wants me to rule her out as a suspect every time, but I just simply don't. I refuse to. Which one's Hiro? Sorry, hang on. I'm being stupid here. I'm just going to check that real quick. Which one's Hiro again? Yasuhiro. Oh, right, him! How the hell did I forget him? Yes, no. Okay, fair enough. I completely forgot that he existed. Okay. Hold on a second. Kyoko has an alibi for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. There's no question that she was in the dining hall with us. You seem very adamant about defending her. Stoner dude, yeah. Perhaps you are in love? That's not it at all.
That's fine.
Well, anyway, yes, I do accept Kyoko's alibi.
Let's see.
Which means the suspicious individual we're looking for can be none other than Hiro. Which further means there will be no more murders. The regulations are very clear about that. Oh, that's right. There's a rule that says you can only kill a maximum of 2 people.
That's right.
As long as that rule is in place, there will not be a 3rd murder. If they were to break that rule...
I mince ya! Mince ya without a second thought! Mince ya, grind ya, turn you into paste! By the way, did you know that fish paste can also refer to shellfish like shrimp or crabs?
Indeed.
Let's see.
Nobody acknowledges it. I like that. So since 2 people have been killed, there is no possibility of any more.
Perhaps.
You knew that from the beginning, didn't you, Baka? Which means you knew Tako was never in danger. I still meant it when I said we'd be better off without her, though.
In other words.
Anyway, with that in mind, we can now relax and search for the 2 missing bodies. The 2 missing bodies. 2 people have been killed and their bodies have been hidden. The only one without an alibi, the only one who could have done it, is Hiro. But is he really the killer? And what about Kyoko? If she's not involved in this case, where did she go?
What?
Hey, Makoto, what's the matter? Huh? Oh, no, it's nothing. Whatever, we need to find those bodies or our little narrative here can't move forward.
So then...
Very well, let us split up and begin searching.
But...
But... there is no need to be afraid. No more murders will take place during this case. Everybody's done with Monokuma shenanigans. Yeah.
Because,
I know that. I mean, I think I do, but...
Hina.
If you're still nervous, I'll come with you.
Huh?
Okay, thank you. No need to thank me. Then let's get moving. Yell out if you find anything. Sakura? Yeah, Sakura isn't really sus. Baka left the equipment room, followed by the others. I have to try and find the 2 missing bodies. Okay. Well... No, No, don't kick me out here, game. I'm going to take a look in here first. And especially the part... Because, like, we don't know how this machine works or what it is, so... I definitely want to take a peek, but... I don't think it's gonna work. Air purifier? Frankly, it sounds like bullcrap. Yeah, pretty much. I'm not going to leave until I've discovered the criminal and everything I needed in this room. That's actually completely incorrect, but... Another one of these hammers, and looks like it's made of wood. It's even bigger than the others. Is this all the work of that suspicious individual? Alright, bloodstain. Taka's entire body has disappeared, leaving behind nothing but a bloodstain. He was dragged. Are they in the vents? Did the suspicious individual really vent? Eesh, that's such a noob move. Everyone knows you don't vent unless you have to. Eesh. I've never played. When Tako is, Tako, she has a fear of blood. I don't think we have to worry about anyone else dying, so I'll just leave her alone for now. Yeah. Okay, fair enough. I don't think that there's... Actually, no. Let's just be absolutely certain. Oh, there is actually something over here. What's this? This is a tarp. I don't see anything out of the ordinary here. Nothing worth thinking about too much. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I overthought that one. Alright, so that's everything here then. See, he was dragged out. So what I'm thinking is that the killer had Hifumi on his shoulder, and he just grabbed Taka by like an ankle or something. But no, it actually looks like he had him like under the armpits, and he dragged, and the feet scraped along the floor. I think that's what that looks like to me. What did he do with the bodies? Well, I guess the incinerator would probably be a decent place to start, honestly. But given the fact that the third floor is new, let me take a look through the third floor. Have you seen those tracks near that bloodstain? Do you mean the dragging tracks? Yes. Let me know if you saw other tracks. Let me see. That's the fourth floor, and that's closed. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick peek around here. I'm assuming that Kyoko is probably around here somewhere anyway. Where was she supposed to search? She was supposed to search the... Wait, she was... I don't remember where she was supposed to search. Was it the first floor? I don't know.
Huh?
Hey, where could two dead bodies have disappeared to?
Damn.
Yeah, the dragging tracks. Okay, good. We need to search for the bodies that have disappeared. What happens after that? Well, didn't mean to do that. Meant to just leave. Actually, no. This is actually the supply room for the art place. Huh? The door must be locked. That wasn't locked before. I went in there before. That's interesting. That's going to be an important point at some point. That's good to know. Okay, so that's that place. I came from over there. So, rec room. Let me see if there's anything in here. There's still that hammer, but that's okay. Actually, I don't think I went through that door over there. What's through here? It's the way out. Leave the area? Yeah, sure. Oh, Makoto.
Come on.
Why are you just standing there? We need to get to the repository. Huh? You mean...
Indeed.
I found them. Hifumi and Taka's bodies have both been hidden in the repository.
Goodbye.
I've already told Hina and Sakura. We'll go on ahead. Their bodies were in the repository. What's the repository? I know what a suppository is, but I don't know what a repository is. Wait, hang on. Equipment room. Wait. Class 3B, Class 3A. The rec room. Oh! Oh, you mean the place that I couldn't go to because the door was locked? Good to know. Thank you, game. Okay. They couldn't have let me have that. They couldn't have let me find the bodies, no? Hey, Baka. Are the bodies here somewhere? What have you got to say for yourself? I have to wonder where they could have been hidden. Wait, what was that? I have to wonder where they could have been hidden. What do you mean? You found them? Jeez. Up ahead is the repository. The doorknob turned. I guess it's unlocked. Then I have no choice but to go inside. So I opened the door. And when I entered, I saw... Okay, that was overly dramatic. Yes, we know who died. It's not. It shouldn't be a shock. Honestly, I was expecting to see another Chihiro with them like hanging from the ceiling with like bits of their body missing and stuff like that. You know, you can only report one body at a time. Yeah, but usually it goes. We have a meeting with everybody in the canteen when we do, or something. The two bodies that had disappeared were right there. The smell of blood made me gag. What I saw before my eyes was unquestionable, unavoidable, unwavering reality. And then, I heard the announcement for a second time. Oh boy.
A body has been discovered.
Do in fact.
After a certain amount of time,
Yeah. Oh, we've already heard that one in this trial.
And so here we are.
It's the Monokuma file!
Without further ado, let me give you all the next Monokuma file. I was going to hand them out when you found the bodies the first time, but I thought something might happen.
What?
See posing from the roof.
It was really hard to resist, but turns out I was right.
Stop talking.
Just hand it over already.
Punishment is waiting for you.
Now make sure to investigate with all of your mental might and prepare for the class trial.
See ya later!
Yep, see you later, Society Bear. Well then, now that we found the bodies, all that's left is to uncover the culprit.
What the heck?
Hold on! How can you be so calm? I mean, they're dead, you know?
That's terrible.
Dead, gone forever. They're never coming back. Sakura was the one who was doing the first floor. I was doing the first floor. Sakura was doing the dorms. Aoi... Who was doing... Wait, I don't remember which way around Aoi and Kyoko were. Dead, gone forever, they're never coming back. This is probably the most complex case in the first game. Yeah, good to know. Awful. This is all just so too awful. Hina suddenly burst into tears. She clutched at Hifumi's lifeless body.
Who would do this? Why? Why?
Large, wet tears fell from her eyes. The tears landed on Hifumi's cheeks. If this were some world of make-believe, that might have been when Hifumi opened his eyes. But this wasn't a movie. Oh dear. Aww. No. This wasn't... What?
He's alive again? Where am I?
What?
Cold. So cold.
Oh, there's a reference as well.
Is winter coming?
Hifumi, wake up!
Okay, well, this is a turn for the books.
Huh? Ah, that's right. I remember now. Hope's Peak.
Come on, you gotta wake up!
I remember everything before I met you all. I met you all.
His memories are all blending together. He has nothing useful to offer us. So, they knew each other before they all arrived at Hope's Peak. We did kind of get an inkling of that in the last case.
It's reaching out to me like the tail of a comet.
Hey, Hifumi! Who was it? Who attacked you? Who tried to kill you?
Who killed me? That's right. I remember their name.
Code up.
Yasu.
Yasuhiro?
Hiro.
That's interesting. His eyes closed, and they never opened again. Death for the second time. Absolute, undeniable death. You know, these people should probably figure out how to like take someone's pulse. It's really not difficult. No matter how many more of Hina's tears splashed his face, there was no second miracle. Reality set in again. This isn't some stereotypical fantasy world. Tears can't restore a person's vitality.
Honestly.
He really is a gamer, isn't he? You have no tears, do you? No blood in your veins, no calcium in your bones? At least you have your meat.
Stop talking.
You're just angry. Going out of his way to return just to leave us with those unnecessary dying words. Now this game has become exceedingly boring. You said Yasuhiro, right?
Then perhaps...
Yasuhiro Hagakure. That is the only person he could have been referring to.
So, in other words,
And with that, the case is solved. Assaulting people and even killing Taka and Hifumi. And then going so far as to hide their bodies. A criminal that hides his face behind a mask and uses a bunch of giant wooden hammers. Is that what Hiro is?
What is this?
If it's true, I can't forgive him. No way I can ever forgive him. To kill 2 of our friends.
That's fine.
Anyway, it's about time we track down the culprit in our little life or death game here. Although, this time it's not all that life or death. The trial will conclude without much trouble. Hifumi's plan to get cried over by Hina. I wouldn't be surprised if it crossed his mind.
Indeed.
Yes, it does look that way. It's going to begin again. We have to go through this one more time. I have to accept it. I have no choice but to go through with this to make sure everyone survives. I just have to do it. Okay, so where the hell's Kyoko and where the hell's Stoner dude? First, I'd better check the Monokuma file. That too. The victims were Hifumi Yamada and Kiyotaka Ishimaru. The cause of death for each was a blow to the head. It is thought that they were both killed with a similar weapon. That's it?
Very strange.
Yeah, it's pretty strange. We got way less information this time than before. That is no problem. After all, the events of this case unfolded before our very eyes. We should know more about what happened than the Monokuma file could anyway. Maybe.
Well,
There's something else that's bothering me. Someone else has been missing for quite a while. You're talking about Kyoko?
perhaps.
Without a doubt, she has an alibi for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. But what if the killer wasn't acting alone? What if they had an accomplice? Oh yeah, they are allowed one accomplice, aren't they? That was a rule at some point.
An accomplice?
What are you doing here?
Monokuma appears!
Don't be rude. I'm here to answer your question.
What question?
Yep.
You're talking about accomplices, right? I'm pretty sure I explained it before, didn't I? During the first class trial.
Yeah, they're allowed to have an accomplice, but only the killer will actually get credit for the killing. So the accomplice is basically dead meat.
I'm pretty sure I explained it before. Yeah.
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
Spoil the class trial, not cool, dude. Yeah.
So, in other words, 2 people can work together. But
Well,
one of them has no
actually-
chance of profiting from it.
I've spotted a loophole there. What if the 2 killers were working together, but they each killed someone? We are going to have a double execution at the end of this, aren't we?
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
Well, there is
In
one
other
way.
words,
That was before we had the idea of a serial killer. So
So basically, you can be an accomplice if you want, but there's no gratification in it.
so then.
So are you saying nobody worked together this time either?
Hey,
Sorry, can't answer that. You would obstruct the free exchange of information between you guys. I just want to make sure you don't forget, no matter how much you might assist in a murder,
Phew.
only one blackened can graduate. An accomplice gets nothing.
Okay, well only one blackened can graduate, so fair enough.
So in other words,
Then we only need to figure out who that one blackened is that did the killing, right? Just like normal. Oh, that's probably going to be the hardship at the end of this, isn't it? Which one was the accomplice versus which one was the murderer? That's probably how that's gonna go.
Well,
Okay, let me take this opportunity to clarify the whole shebang. In this class trial, what you need to determine is
extreme!
the one true blackened who devised the murder plot and put it into action.
The true blackened, so just one person.
Well now,
That's enough for explainifying. Now it's down to the final battle between all of you and the blackened. Good luck to all of the contestants.
So there can only be one blackened. An accomplice wouldn't benefit. Then I can't see any way Kyoko would be connected to this case after all. You may be right. If that's true, then Kyoko, where are you?
however,
As long as she's not connected to the case, it doesn't matter. Let's get back to the investigation. But for the time being, I suppose it can't hurt to pursue further information. There's only one killer that can be the killer. Yeah. One person kills them and the other hides the bodies, I guess. The accomplice hides the bodies. Okay.
So,
You know, don't you think we should consider a certain someone a suspect just in case? I'm talking about the murderous fiend, Genocide Jack.
What?
I'm offended!
Oh,
You? When did you?
I've been looking all over for you, Master. When I woke up, you were nowhere to be found.
you SOB!
Anyway, you there, milk sack swimmer girl.
Huh?
Milk sack?
You've gotta be kidding!
Why do I gotta be a suspect?
What the heck?
Well, I mean, you are a serial killer.
What?
The what? I'm like a special guest suspect every time. I have an alibi, you know.
She was right about that. When we heard Hifumi scream, she was with me. And when the bodies disappeared, she was still lying unconscious in the equipment room. Plus, Taka's body aside, I can't imagine any way she would have been able to move Hifumi's body.
Yep.
Besides, I calculate every move I make. I'm not gonna kill someone when everyone knows what I look like. They don't call me the murderous fiend for nothing.
What are you saying?
That's not the kind of thing you should be bragging about.
Let's see.
On another topic, should we post a guard by the bodies like before? We can't have them disappearing again.
So then...
Hina and I can handle that. You don't mind, do you, Hina? Sure. I'd be totally useless on the investigation anyway.
It's all clear now.
Then that's that. Let's begin. Okay, this whole thing is so strange. All but one of us has an alibi, so figuring out who did it should be obvious. Right? But maybe it's just me, but I don't think it's going to be as straightforward as it seems. Yeah, I have firewall assurance that it definitely isn't going to be. Monokuma file number 3 has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. And with that, it is time to put another cut in for YouTube. Thank you very much for joining. Like, subscribe, comment, all that. Come visit me on Twitch.tv/AciaranB. We'll have fun. I promise. Maybe. Sometimes. Have a good one. I'll see you next time.